In this video, we will install VirtualBox and then run an instance of Kali Linux on the VirtualBox. So here is our .exe file for VirtualBox. Let us install it. So this is our VirtualBox being installed. Now we have VirtualBox installed on our system. Let us launch it. So we have opened the VirtualBox. Let us add Kali Linux to it. So we will have to click on new. Let us name it as Kali, KALI, and it will be of type Linux, and its version is Debian 64. It is asking for the amount of RAM required for our virtual machine, so let us allocate it 2 GB RAM. It is asking for the type of hard disk. Let us create a virtual hard disk, and let us name it. Let us select the type as virtual box disk image VDI. We will dynamically allocate our physical hard disk, and it is asking for the size. Let us give size as 12 GB. So we have created the virtual hard disk for it. Let us launch the ISO file for our Kali Linux. So we will have to browse the ISO file for the Kali Linux, and it is present in desktop here. Let us open it. We will have to start. So Kali Linux is starting, and we will have to do graphical install. The language, it is asking for the type of language. It will be English. Continue. And the area is location. That will be India. Here it is India. Continue. It is asking for the type of language. Let us keep it as either American English or UK English. As there is no option for British English, let us keep that to American English. So it is loading some additional components. It is asking for a host name. Let us name it as Kali and continue. And it is asking for a domain name. Let us name it as .edu. And it is configuring the network now. It is asking for a root password. Let me give a password, and here we will have to re-enter the password. Continue. It is setting up users and password and creating partitions in the virtual disk we have created. It is asking for the type of partitioning, and let us keep it as guided. Use entire disk. We have provided 12.9 GB. Continue. Asking for some partition related thing. Continue, and let us make it as yes. Now it is creating partitions and formatting the disk, virtual disk we have created. Now creating it is to be noted that creating partitions on the virtual disk would not create actual partitions in the physical disk we have. It is just that the hypervisor is creating partitions in a virtual environment. Now it is installing Kali Linux for us on this disk. Now it has installed Kali Linux for us on the virtual disk. It is asking for us that it wants to create a network mirror. Let us set it as no and continue. It is asking for configure the package manager, and now it is installing the grub bootloader on a hard disk for us. Continue. It is finishing the installation now. Our installation has finished now. Let us click continue. Now we have Kali